Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. In our country, Nigeria, it always starts like a rumor. Then it gets the life of its own. And before you can know what is going on, it becomes the reality of our lives. You have heard the rumor that the price of fuel is going to go up in Nigeria. Not only the price of fuel, including electricity tariff, that they are going to go up in Nigeria. It has started as a rumor now, this new year. But you'll be fooled if you think that the denials by those in government that there is no substance to these rumors that the price of fuel and electricity are going to go up. There are several figures flying around on it. Some people say the price of fuel is likely to get to 1,200 naira per liter. And if that were to happen, it will exacerbate the hunger and starvation in the land. It will cripple small-scale businesses and send more people into poverty in Nigeria. Already we know that Nigeria is the poverty capital of the world. But any Nigerian who had lived in this country for long should know that when a rumor like this starts, government always denies it. At the end of the day, it becomes our realities. So as you are spending money for the new year, be aware of this likely to happen in this administration, because this administration, given the circumstances through which it emerged without popular vote, is doing everything possible to get the endorsement of the Western institutions and powers, at least so that they can be guaranteed of international support. So they are doing everything to please the international lending institutions like the World Bank, the IMF, or the Bretton Woods institutions, to make sure that they have international acceptability, despite the suffering of Nigerians by their policies. Now, ask yourself, Nigerians need to ask themselves, why did this rumor of increase in fuel and electricity price come up in recent time, in this new year? This is coming because not long ago, the World Bank drew attention to the cost of fuel and electricity in Nigeria, and the World Bank said it is too low compared to what the true price of these two commodities should be in the market. And the government of Nigeria under Bola Ahmed Tinubu are ready to do what they said. So Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his administration, when the World Bank tell them to jump, they will ask how high. And that is at the roots of what we are about to face now in Nigeria. Now, despite the statement by the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited and the Nigeria Electricity Regulatory Commission denying any plans to increase the price of electricity and fuel, It was evidence that there was more to the controversy than met the eye. And as I told you earlier in the intro, in Nigeria, these things starts like rumor. And we have a popular saying in Nigeria that there is no smoke without fire. So anytime you hear this type of rumor of increase in fuel price or electricity price, don't take it for granted. Listen attentively and don't believe the denials by the government, because the government oftentimes is testing the waters, just like the way they leak information. You know, when EFCC arrests somebody, you heard that EFCC has arrested MFLN. You may not know that he has been arrested. You are not there, but soon enough, as they do it, the EFCC will leak the information to you, to some media houses. Then from there, people begin to jump up and down that EFCC have done this or that. Sometimes they just leak the information. That's how government also operate. They want to increase the price of something, they leak it. It becomes a rumor. We talk about it, and if they see that Nigerians are ready to accept it, you see some Nigerians, they say, it doesn't matter, as long as the fuel is available. The problem is that sometimes they started by making fuel scarce. So when you have scarcity of fuel for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, labor will talk, this one will talk, this one will talk. They say, okay. At that time, they are gauging the mood of Nigerians. You see Nigerians feeling frustrated. And the government official will say that they will come and tell you the proper pricing of fuel, the proper pricing, the cost of importation, the movement of fuel, equalization of prices, all the blah, blah, blah. You'll be hearing it until you get to the point Nigeria will say, can we even see the fuel? We are ready to pay any amount. Then they will strike. The government will strike and say, okay, they have succumbed. They have succumbed. Government will announce a price. Nigeria Labour Congress will go on strike. After to end the strike, the price will be reduced maybe by 20% from the new price that the government has already set for it. That's how they used to con Nigerians. So increase in price or all this kind of rumor, Nigerians should take it seriously. And if they allow it, it will continue to be like that. Now, this issue of back and forth on the price of fuel and electricity has been on for so long and will continue to be so. This is despite the fact that the so-called removal of fuel subsidy was supposed to bring an end to this matter so that fuel supply will now be merely a product of demand and supply. But already we are now hearing from Nigeria, from independent marketers, the federal government of Nigeria is still paying subsidy. A prominent economist, Bismarck, has also said that Nigeria is still paying subsidy, that subsidy was only halved and not removed. Where do we go from here? Who do we believe? Do we believe the government that said it has removed the subsidy? Do we believe the NNPC that claims so? Or do we believe the independent marketers that say that the price of fuel should be 1,200 naira as being alleged because government is still paying subsidy, as according to how they claim? And the other group saying there's no truth to that. How can you believe a government in which during the time of Buhari administration, they said that there was no subsidy again? But meanwhile, they were paying subsidy. When the then former vice president, Yemi Osibanjo, was confronted, he said, no, we are not paying subsidy. What we are paying is under recovery. Who knows what the Tinubu administration is going to call their own now? Now that is becoming obvious that they are paying some kind of subsidy, according to Bismarck and according to independent marketers. So who is paying the differential that independent marketers are alleging? That's the big question. Now, I want Nigerians to recognize this. In December, the chief economist of the World Bank stated that the current price of petrol in Nigeria does not accurately reflect its true cost, and that it will need to be sold at 750 naira or higher to reflect its actual value. That is what the World Bank chief economist said. So I will not be surprised that this 1,200 naira they are bandying about, they want to use it and announce it or something like that. Then it will make Nigerians to go on strike. Then when they go on strike, then they will bring it back to that same 750 that the World Bank is saying should be the appropriate price for fuel in Nigeria. And the government is buying into it because the government itself doesn't mind whether the Nigerian citizens bled to death under the present economic hardship. It is indeed disheartening and unfortunate that while millions of Nigerians are still languishing in poverty and grappling with severe economic challenges occasioned by the poor economic policies of this administration, all the government could think about is to kowtow to the World Bank's appropriate pricing of fuel, targeting 750 naira per liter, because that's my own estimation, what they want to achieve. That's the price that the World Bank want is what they are trying to see happen. And now, how can Nigerians cope with this new pricing when it becomes a reality? Because it is no longer if, it is now a question of when it becomes a reality in our lives. Despite the poor economic situation in the country, despite the struggle to meet up with daily requirements of living in Nigeria, which has become so difficult in the past 8.5 years of the APC administration, the administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu is worsening the situation of Nigerians. And with this idea of increasing the price of fuel and electricity, things are going to get worse before it gets better. But I don't see it getting better under the APC administration because their body language does not indicate that they really care about Nigerian masses. As long as the interest of their international partners are maintained and the Nigerians continue to be docile in doing the needful, in challenging those who have made their life miserable by the economic policies they push out at the detriment of the welfare of the people of Nigeria. And the whole matter is even worsened by the insecurity in the country. One of the number one fallback for any Nigerian who is in distress is to go to farm. At least you can go back to your village and be a farmer. But villages have been taken over by bandits. You can't even go to the farm. Which way, Nigeria? Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel and you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.